Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary collapses the pocket and drops it for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hurts. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing is Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Packers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. About set to get this drive at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the play, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing. The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Yellow, 22. White, blue. Red, cycle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
How about that? a dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was their plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen? Touchdown!
Jahan Dotson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Packers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to her knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. From the gun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end.
like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, get all back here, get back. It's a big, so no, so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it's done, we on track. But you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap. You said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Set, Hunt.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping it for a loss.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Black shot. Set, Hunt. 52 blue, set.
Love from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
50 green. Ready?
Love, this is third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First down, Eagles.
63.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2-yard gain on the play.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This one goes out wide. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys in position, one guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Jake Elliott
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Field, black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Black shot, red, yellow. Needle blue. Smash, red. Cut.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Down. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Go, 38.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Green jack. Jack Hunt.
On 4th down, Love. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action here on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Red. Cycle. Let's go. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set. Cut.
Throwing, Love. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on the first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line.
Drill 52. Here we go. Yellow. Set. Go.
Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 49 yards. And the Packers are once again back in front. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Here we
The
go.
Packers will set up for the
10 black.
two-point conversion.
Set. Huh?
Love throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 7.